Hello. Welcome to my channel, my dear friends. My name is Avilash and I'm a trader next door. In this video, I'll be analyzing the chart of Euro USD and GBP USD for Monday. If you're watching my videos for the first time, you can subscribe to my channel for regular market analysis. So let's get started. So my dear friends, this is the hourly chart of DXY US dollar index in front of us. And as we all know that dollar index is under pressure for the last couple of weeks. DXY is trading below 100, which was a big surprise, but now we can see that DXY is also trying to recover. This sudden jump came because of the tension in the Middle East. But though it tried to recover, the previous support became the resistance and dollar had to surrender, and it closed around 98.10 98.15 area. So the pressure on dollar is still very much there. We can clearly see on the chart. Okay, if we look at the market sentiment, you can see US dollar lifted by safe haven beats as Middle East conflict escalates. If things escalate during the weekend, then we may see some upside or recovery on the chart of DXY. But as of now, while recording the video, okay, we can clearly see that the pressure on DXY is still very much present. But yes, as a trader, you need to stay in touch with the news because any escalation, okay, will have a direct impact on the market, and maybe we will see DXY going up right at the market opening. For DXY to go for a trend reversal, it needs to break 98.70. If it breaks 98.70, then only we can expect more upside on the chart of DXY. As long as it is trading below 98.70, okay, the pressure on DXY will remain. And if the situation, okay, subsides or the tension eases, then obviously we will see further downside on the chart of DXY. And if it breaks 97.50, then obviously things are going to be more critical for DXY. So plan your trades accordingly and keep your one eye on DXY if you love to trade on Euro USD, GBP USD, USD JPY, or any USD pair. This is the daily chart of Euro USD in front of us, and we can see that daily chart is showing a possibility of downside because market is right now standing at the top. Okay, if this is the market structure, then market is standing at a swing high right now. Okay, so it should come. I am not saying that okay it should come for a complete trend reversal, but yes, technically there is a possibility of a correction or retracement here. Okay, and if dollar index okay starts flying okay because of the tension, then obviously we will see pressure on the chart of DXY, pressure on the chart of Euro USD. Okay, and where are the trading opportunities then? So you can see that I have drawn many lines here on the chart, so let's try to understand them one by one. Usually we don't see much volume in the first half of Monday, but if market surprises us with volume, then obviously you can look for a trade immediately. For example, if market breaks 1.1570, this particular level 1.1570, you can look for a buy above it. On the other hand, if market drops below this particular low 1.1532, you can look for a sell below it. How much you can expect? It depends on the volume. Usually I do not recommend a trade at the market opening, but if volume comes because of the ongoing tension between Iran and Israel, okay, then you can hold the trade. Otherwise 10 to 15 pips or 20 pips is good enough on Euro USD, that too on a market opening. Okay, but yes, if market breaks 1.1570 okay at the beginning, you can look for a buy above it, and if it breaks 1.1532, you can look for a sell below it. And for confirmation, okay, you can also look at the chart of DXY. And my dear friends, okay, you guys already know I guess that the blue box here, okay, this blue box here is a resistance at the top, but I will not okay recommend any sell position as of now because it totally depends on the market opening. Okay, and chances of market going up is little less. Okay, but still okay, if it goes up, then as a day trader you can look for a sell around this area, but as of now okay, just keep aside it. Okay, and if Euro USD drops, this red box here, okay, the red box here, okay, the previous support may not be valid as of now, but still, okay, you can look for a support around 1.1500. If it takes support around 1.1500, you can look for a buy position again. Okay, and if market drops, if you see that there's a heavy selling pressure, then obviously you need to avoid buying and just okay follow the trend of the market. Means if DXY starts going up, then obviously pressure on Euro USD will remain and be on the sell position. Forget about the support levels because nothing is going to work. Okay, but if you see that there is not much impact, okay, of the news and market is just performing normally, in that scenario, you can expect these levels to work. For example, okay, we also have a support around 1.1464 and 1.1440. These are the two support levels on the chart of Euro USD where you can look for a buy. For example, 1.1440 is the previous resistance that will be working as support, and around 1.1464 we have a FIBO support level. Let me show you. You can see we have FIBO 61.8% retracement level, and we are considering 1.1440 because of the previous support resistance that will be working as support. Okay, just keep in mind the market opening and the news is going to play a major role. If dollar index starts going up, okay, and the pressure is heavy on Euro USD, then just take a sell below this area and continue with a sell position, because chances of market breaking the support, these support levels, is very high. But if there is not much impact of the news, then you can expect that okay, market will come to support, market will bounce, and you can go for a buy position eventually. Okay, so it all depends on the market opening right now. But yes, we can look for okay buy opportunities if market behaves normally. Okay, and if you see the market is okay, dollar index is falling again. Okay, there is no impact on the news. In that scenario, you can look for a buy above this area. Okay, and the resistance is there. Okay, let's wait for the market to open first. It's the hourly chart, 1 hour chart of GBP USD in front of us. But if we compare Euro USD and GBP USD, I feel Euro USD is a safer option, because on the chart of GBP USD, we do not have a clear trend. For example, the levels on Euro USD, okay, they seem logical, but we can see that this chart is too choppy. Okay, this chart seems to be very dangerous. If you're not madly in love with GBP USD, then it's better to avoid. But if you only trade on GBP USD, okay, then okay, watch the video. Okay, we will be discussing now. So this is the daily chart of British pound US dollar, the cable in front of us. Okay, on the daily chart we can see that here also we have a possibility of market showing some retracement. I will say that market is standing at a swing high right now, but yes, we can see that okay, market hasn't come for a proper retracement. So if market drops and comes to 1.3400, I won't be surprised, and around 1.3400 we can look for a buy position as a swing trader as well. Okay, but most of us are day traders, and as a result we need to be realistic, and the realistic chart is not very sweet for us. You can see that there are too many spikes in the market, and the direction of the market is also not very clear. So on the chart of GBP USD, I will just suggest you guys to stick to the levels, because entering on the middle of the chart can be dangerous. For example, we have the next support around 1.3 1.3530 to 1.3515. This blue box, okay, this blue box is a support. If market takes support, okay, then only go for a buy position. If you see the market is standing at the blue box with a big red candle, use your common sense, forget about the buy. Okay, then look for a next bounce around 1.3493, this dotted line here. Okay, this is also a support on the chart of GBP USD. The third support on the chart of GBP USD is around 1.3467 to 1.3457, this blue box at the bottom. Okay, because market has taken support around here previously, so we are considering it. So these are the three support levels or three zones on the chart of GBP USD where we can look for a buy position if market respects it. be careful before taking any position because the chart is too choppy and seems okay. You can clearly see the chart seems to be dangerous, isn't it? Okay, and if market goes up, then we can look for a sell around 1.3627. Okay, let me write it down. Okay, around this particular area, 1.362735. This is a zone where we can look for a sell position if market goes up. Okay, if you see that after hitting 1.363035 area, market is showing price rejection from above, we can look for a sell position there as well. But otherwise, not a good chart to trade. Too many spikes. Okay, and obviously as a trader, okay, either you want a trending market, okay, so that you can follow the trend of the market, or you need a clean sideways market so that you can buy at support, sell at resistance. But when we get a market condition like this, obviously it becomes difficult for a trader to trade. So if you are looking for some good opportunities to trade next week, then obviously GBP USD is not the right choice. Okay, but still, okay, if market respects our levels, then we can look for a trade. Personally, I am planning to avoid. And my dear friends, if you're paying high spread to the broker and looking for a safe forex trading broker, then Star Trader can be the best solution or the option for you. Star Trader is not only regulated by one tier 1 license, but they also have tier 1 license from two authorities, FCA and ASIC. And if you're from UAE, अगर आप UAE से हो, then they also have the SCA license, which is very rare. They also provide compensation up to 20,000 euros, and the best thing is the spread. Okay, in a standard account, the spread on gold is only 17. On Euro USD, it's around 12, 13. GBPUSD 12 to 15. On USD JPY 17 to 18. And there is no commission. If you're from India, your account will be swap free for lifetime. Okay, and if you're from outside India, means Europe, Middle East, then you'll get a swap free account for 14 days. Okay, so that's all from my side, my dear friends. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care.